Hello, welcome. In this video, we are going to see how can we install MongoDB on Windows 7 operating system. This is the just brief tutorial as part of MongoDB tutorial. And here, let me download the MongoDB libraries from online. So here you can click on this Windows 64-bit version and it will take us to the download. So here directly you can save these zip file into your local file system. I have already downloaded this file. I just shown the process of downloading these libraries. I have already downloaded that. Here you can find one moment, let me open that. Here this is the zip file I just downloaded from the MongoDB site. This is the zip file and you need to extract this zip file to any location of your choice to install MongoDB on Windows 7. So here I would like to extract this folder to the C drive. That is the thing I am doing here. C drive and followed by MongoDB. Let me create a folder in C drive, that is MongoDB. So into this folder I am extracting the libraries from that zip file MongoDB and clicking on OK, and they will be extracted. So let me go to that extracted directory, C drive MongoDB. Yeah, here, and this is the place actual libraries come into picture. And one moment please. Yes, let us cut these libraries and paste them directly into MongoDB directory, I mean the folder we just created here, and let me delete this folder. So this is the place, this is the MongoDB home directory loaded version. That is the installation of MongoDB. Just extract the zip file to the location of your own choice. That is enough to install MongoDB. Now you are ready to play with MongoDB. Installation is over and you are ready to play with MongoDB. So this is the process, and for this what we need to do is we need to open a command prompt. Click on the start button on your keypad and type cmd. So you will get command.exe here like this, and give a right click here and click on this run as administrator. So go to the path where you have installed your MongoDB libraries on your Windows operating system. In this case, I have installed this one, I mean MongoDB, to the C drive MongoDB folder. That is why I am moving to that directory. So C drive Mongo, hit the tab button, it will automatically takes you to the MongoDB directory, and followed by we need to move into the bin directory because that is the place where actual binary files are available. And here let us view them contents in this. So here we have got two things. First one is MongoDB.exe file and mongo.exe. So these two are the executable files which we need to communicate with MongoDB. So as of now MongoDB is not started. We need to start this one manually. So let us do that one now. For this you just need to type MongoDB followed by exe. Yeah, of course exe is not required, and anyway just hit the enter key. So here we got the error message. The reason for this is what happened when we hit that command from the terminal window is by default MongoDB places its files, I mean data files, in a directory called data followed by D directory. This is the default directory. In case of Windows operating system, it searches for the highlighted directory data followed by DB in C drive. If this directory is not available, it will throw an error message. One more thing is you can also create this data directory in any other location on your hard drive, except any other place except in C drive. You can also do that, but you need to specify the path of data directory for MongoDB using -db path at the time of starting the MongoDB server. So anyway, I will tell that one with that flag after creating the directory in C drive followed by DB directory. So first of all, let me create this directory in C drive. So that is the thing I am doing now. So I just created the required things for MongoDB data repository, I can say, to keep the MongoDB files, data files. I have done everything required thing. Let me move into MongoDB followed by bin directory to start the MongoDB server. MongoDB. Here I am specifying MongoDB, and if you doesn't create the data directory for MongoDB to place its files other than in C drive, you can specify that, I mean, the data directory using this flag called -db path followed by the location of this path, I mean the location of the data directory you have created on your machine. So but in this case I have created this data directory to keep data files for MongoDB in the default place, that is C drive data followed by DB directory. So I have created that is the default thing. And whenever we are trying to start this MongoDB server, MongoDB automatically searches for the data directory in C drive on Windows operating system. And if you have created some other place other than this place, you need to specify that with the help of -db path, with the help of this flag -db path. But I have created in default location. I no need to specify that with the help of this path, with the help of this flag. Here I am just starting directly the MongoDB server with the help of this command. I mean that is executable file, of course. MongoDB, I think exe dot, one moment please, something has gone wrong. MongoDB.exe. Sorry, that is not MongoDB, that is MongoD. So here if you observe the thing, this is the thing we need to observe. Waiting for connections on port number 27017. So if you get this message, the last message, waiting for connections on port number followed by the number of the port number, this is the default port number used by the MongoDB server. So whenever you install MongoDB on any operating system, that is whether Windows operating system or any Linux operating system, the default port number used by MongoDB is 27017. And if you get this message in case of Windows operating system, it indicates that MongoDB server has been started successfully and it is ready to provide service. So the server has been started in this case, and let us try to communicate with the MongoDB. So here you can communicate with MongoDB in two ways. So first approach is using Mongo shell. So this is a just JavaScript shell. This is just a JavaScript shell which you can play with JavaScript kind of notations. This is the thing we are going to see now, just to check whether the server is running or not and it is providing the service or not. And the second approach is the second way of communicating with MongoDB is using Java driver and different drivers available for different programming languages to write code in respect to programming language. And to provide service, I mean to exchange data between MongoDB and programming language, we need this driver. and it is available for different languages. So as a Java programmer, here I am concentrating on Java driver. So this is the second thing. So first of all, let us experiment with this Mongo shell. So for this, you need to open a command prompt. So here I am opening a command prompt just like a normal command prompt, not an administrator. So you can run Mongo shell. You can enter into the Mongo shell. First of all, you need to enter into this particular folder, that is MongoDB followed by bin, and here you have got this Mongo, and just hit this Mongo, and that is enough to enter into the Mongo shell. And if you want to avoid this one, what is that, every time moving into this particular location, you can set the environment variables saying MongoDB underscore home and provide the name, the complete path, that is C drive MongoDB / bin. So just setting up environment variable is enough to start the things automatically. I'm entering into the Mongo shell. Yes, Mongo, hit the enter key. So this time this is the version and entered into the Mongo shell. So this is the Mongo shell, and here you can play with the Mongo shell. And to just I'm giving a few commands and its functionalities. So here, just to know what database you have connected, you have got a command called db. So this gives us to the database which we have connected currently. So that is this is the test database we have connected. And here, if you want to create any database in MongoDB, which is similar to a database concept, creating a database in any RDBMS databases like MySQL or Oracle. So you can also create a database just like that database in RDBMS using a command called create database followed by the name of the database you would like to create. Otherwise, one more option is you just use the command called use followed by the database name. Here I am giving my DB as database name, and the database will be created for us. What happens internally when we see here, after execution of this command, we have got this feedback saying switch to database called mydb. What happened and how this use command internally works is, by default, whenever we are trying to use this command called use to move to a particular database, use command internally searches for the database, whatever the database name here we have given. It searches for the database. If the database is exist already, it will move to the database directly, or else it will create a new database with the name. I mean, if the database doesn't exist, the name with the name we have given, it will create, or else it will directly take us to the database. So this is the database we have connected, and here you can just create a collection. Of course, we no need to create. We just at the time of while inserting data, I can say while inserting data into MongoDB. In MongoDB terminology, I can say while inserting documents into MongoDB, you can specify the collection name itself. If the collection already exists, the data will be appended, or else a new collection will be created with the name you have given. So we will discuss all those commands at the time of discussing the MongoDB using the shell, the Mongo shell as part of that concept. We can see all those things. Anyway, MongoDB is ready to serve here, and you can play with the MongoDB. So this is the tutorial I would like to say, and we will continue in next videos.